Welcome back, guys. This is on Manat, and this is July 2026 full teasers on Manat show airing on Starlife. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, in case you have not subscribed to the channel yet. A lot of drama is ongoing on the show this July. So, without wasting any of your time, guys, let us jump straight into the video of today on Manat.
1st July 2026. Episode 105. Vikrant proposes to Malika. Driven by Aishwarya and Neetu's manipulation, Vikrant proposes to Malika in front of Mannat. Malika accepts happily while Mannat hides her heartbreak. Vikrant confronts Mannat about her indifference and demands she handle wedding preparations. Aishwarya and Neetu celebrate their success. 2nd July 2026. Episode 106. Will Mannat confess her love? Vikrant proceeds with his engagement to Malika while trying to provoke Mannat. Malika, furious, burns her veil and throws Mannat out of her space. Aishwarya and Neetu continue plotting against Mannat. 3rd July 2026. Episode 107. Mannat plays her first card. Mannat emotionally confesses her feelings, shocking Vikrant and pulling him closer to her. Shalini supports Mannat, while Aishwarya grows suspicious and decides to interfere. 4th July 2026. Episode 108. The Deepening Rift. Vikrant pushes Mannat to admit her love, but misunderstandings widen their emotional gap. Malika manipulates Mannat into promising she will stay away from Vikrant. 5th July 2026. Episode 109. Mannat senses foul play. Mannat confronts Vikrant over trust issues and narrowly prevents him from consuming poisoned juice meant to harm him. 6th July 2026. Episode 110. Vikrant stands his ground. Neetu throws Mannat out, but Vikrant refuses to marry Malika unless Mannat is allowed to stay, shocking everyone. 7th July 2026. Episode 111. Mannat and Vikrant's Divine Moment. Divine intervention leads to Mannat and Vikrant completing the sacred ritual instead of Malika. Aishwarya and Gayatri begin plotting Manat's public downfall. 8th July 2026. Episode 112. Ash traps Mannat. Aishwarya tries to expose Mannat at a party, but Vikrant prepares to reveal his fake engagement to Malika, creating chaos. 14th July 2026. Episode 113. Mannat outsmarts Ash. Mannat outsmarts Aishwarya by countering her trap and exposing her manipulation attempts, increasing Aishwarya's suspicion. 10th July 2026. Episode 114. Will Ash fall for Manat's trap? Mannat and Shalini trap Aishwarya in a staged confrontation to force a confession, but Aishwarya narrowly escapes and vows revenge. 11th July 2026. Episode 115. Ash discovers Manat's scheme. Aishwarya discovers Manat's trap and retaliates, setting up her own counterattack after breaking free from the photo studio setup. 12th July 2026. Episode 116. Mannat changes Neetu's medicine. Mannat discovers Vikrant's memory issues and secretly swaps Neetu's medicine to protect him. Aishwarya and Malika plan to eliminate Mannat. 13th July 2026. Episode 117. Mannat joins forces with Gagan at the Mehendi ceremony. Malika attempts to trap Mannat in a deadly fire setup. 14th July 2026. Episode 118. Vikrant saves Mannat. Vikrant rescues Mannat during the chaos, preventing Malika's deadly plan from succeeding. 15th July 2026. Episode 119. Mannat comes to Gagan's rescue. Aishwarya arrives with ransom money but is ambushed. Mannat helps Gagan escape danger during the blackmail setup. 15th July 2026. Episode 119. Mannat comes to Gagan's rescue. Aishwarya arrives with ransom money but is ambushed. Manat helps Gagan escape danger during the blackmail setup. 16th July 2026. Episode 120. Vikrant Manat's Kalira ceremony. Manat redirects recovered money to help the Chawal community. The Kalira ceremony highlights Vikrant and Manat's emotional connection while Neetu plots against her. Exhibition, July 2026. Episode 121. Manat to expose Aish. Manat learns Shruti needs a liver transplant within 24 hours. She and Gagan work to expose Aishwarya while tensions explode in the family. 18th July 2026. Episode 122. Manat learns the truth. Aishwarya confesses she is Manat's biological mother and admits she abandoned her at birth, shocking Manat and changing everything. 114, 19th July 2026. Episode 123. Manat compels Ash to donate. Manat forces Aishwarya to donate her liver by threatening exposure. Aishwarya agrees but demands Manat break Vikrant's heart in return. 20th July 2026. Episode 124. Manat breaks Vikrant's heart. Manat coldly lies to Vikrant, claiming she used him for financial gain, completely breaking his trust. 21st July 2026. Episode 125. Manat feels guilty. Manat breaks down in guilt after hurting Vikrant. Vikrant confides in Ronnie, devastated, while Aishwarya prepares for surgery. 22nd July 2026. Episode 126. Manat saves Shruti. Shruti's transplant succeeds. Manat stops Vikrant and Malika's wedding, but Malika calls the police. Manat counters by securing a business partnership. 23rd July 2026. Episode 127. Manat charts a new path. Manat focuses on Shruti's recovery and warns Aishwarya to stay away, threatening exposure if she interferes again. 24th July 2026. Episode 128. Manat rejects Shruti's advice. Shruti urges Manat to reconcile, but Manat refuses and chooses to bear the emotional burden of hurting Vikrant. 25th July 2026. Episode 129. Manat's bold Griha Pravesh. Ravindra threatens Manat at gunpoint, but she completes her Griha Pravesh. She reveals Aishwarya transferred her entire business to Manat. 26th July 2026. Episode 130. Manat faces false accusations. Aishwarya and Malika spread false accusations against Manat, turning the family against her and deepening Vikrant's resentment. 27th July 2026. Episode 131. Manat and Vikrant's intense clash. Manat learns Vikrant spent time with Malika. Their confrontation escalates, with both emotionally shattered by mistrust and manipulation. 28th July 2026. Episode 132. Vikrant rescues Manat from a staged blast. A blackmail deal unfolds while Manat helps Gagan escape danger. 29th July 2026. Episode 133. A blackmailer is exposed and arrested. Malika confesses involvement in the blast, but Aishwarya still pushes the wedding forward. 30th July 2026. Episode 134. Manat uses recovered money to support the Chawal. Neetu plots revenge while Vikrant and Manat share a tense ritual moment. 31st July 2026. Episode 135. Manat learns Shruti has only 24 hours for surgery and discovers Aishwarya is her biological mother. A desperate ultimatum forces Aishwarya to agree to donation in exchange for Manat breaking Vikrant's heart.